Let's talk about James O'Brien, the radio presenter, an overall TV personality. If he hasn't got time mocking Brexiteers on his radio show, he's writing books. Not very popular ones, but books nonetheless. Whilst if you're a Tory or criticiser, this man himself was raised in public school, which actually is a private school in the UK. Whilst having any listeners on his show that are superior, weaker intellectually than himself, and likes to make them feel like idiots, don't worry, he's on the general public side. Once he actually stood for something, all he likes to do is just moan now about people who are richer than him, which isn't actually that many since he's loaded himself. I mean, I don't know how you can try to reminisce with the working class when you wrote like 4 books yourself. The man loves an analogy. Whilst he hates talking about legal immigrants, he'll use things like, well, if you've got a house, you want to put the furniture in it yourself, whilst talking about a different subject, but that won't fit with his analogy, so he'll choose it on something different. This isn't rambling for the sake of rambling. This guy is literally a piece of shit. Don't worry, but if you voted Brexit, don't worry. Good old James here is clearly just not on your side. You know, because you're a racist and a bigot. If you've got any worries about security, again, you're a racist and a bigot. According to James, obviously. But what's he do with all his money? Does he donate it so he can have a phone in for the general public once a month? No. Donate to Phuket? No. Just gotta go to himself. The guy's worth a lot of money. But, you know, again, he'll go. I remember watching a radio show that he was doing on LBC where he got Jacob Rees-Mogg, and if you can get a sentence out without him interrupting you, you have achieved more than anyone else on the show. The general basic of he will just say, you know, oh, can you answer that last point? And they'll go, yeah, I've answered it. And they'll go, no, you didn't, not to my satisfaction. And they'll go on and on and on and on and on and on again. It's basically when someone starts off with a good cause, but then they forget about the good cause and just do things to get followers. Remember to follow. On a serious note, yeah, no, he literally did have a good point at the start. However, all he does now is just talk about Boris Johnson and Brexit and just moan and moan and moan whilst living in his castle, telling the rest of us down here in the moat, you know, why isn't the water tasting better? You know, I'm telling you that water is good down there in the moat. I know I'm in a castle, but, you know, you guys should do better down there. But I feel you. You know, fuck off, James, you cunt.